Yes, people, a very, very happy afternoon to all of you. What energy. Thank you so much. So, guys, finally, we are starting with the revision series, the most awaited moment for a lot of people. How awaited? So, throughout the year, we'll not study, sir. But revision, when it comes, pakka focus. No, Bala? Bala. Oh, Bala. Very good to see you after a very long time. How's the exams? You did it well? Oh, no. Bala like this means yes. Yeah. Oh, very good, man. So we're hoping the best result for your entrance exam. Superb, superb. Hey, wish him, man, all of you. Wish him. Wish him all the best. Come on, fast, fast. Very good. Hey, இவ்வளோ blessings இருக்குடா, இவ்வளோ wishes இருக்கு. எங்கேயோ போயிடுவேன் நீ லைஃப்ல. Now, very important point. So far, whatever the pre-boards has been conducted by your school, whatever scores you've been getting, let's say 50 range, 60 range, 70 range, 75 range, out of 80 I'm talking about. Whatever you got. From there, if you want to accelerate and get into 90 plus zone out of 100, or you want to cross 95 and above out of 100, or if you want to touch 100, these 2 months are very, very crucial months. Throughout the year, if your efforts has not been put in the right direction, still okay. Still okay. From here, if your efforts and direction is being, given a proper, thrust, I'm telling you, you can make wonders. Every batch, I'm telling you, there's so many people who've got 19 above. I'm telling you, miraculously, last 2 months or 3 months, something happens to them. I don't know what. What comes inside their body, I don't know. But they have an awesome performance in these 2 or 3 months. I'm telling you, they will run like hell. They'll so much work hard. They'll call me for doubts, etc., etc. Even this period, if channelized well, I'm telling you, it can be turned into your favor. Those who are thinking that getting 90 plus is a big dream, I'm telling you, it's not a dream. It could be converted to reality, provided you do a proper amount of hard work, you put in proper amount of smart work, proper amount of dedication, commitment towards each and every subject, proper planning, proper execution. If these things are taken care, I'm telling you people, 90 and above in accountancy is not a big deal. Not a big deal. Even from now, if you capitalize every single day, every single class, you can make it to 90 plus category. And making it to 90 plus category is a dream for a lot of people. It's an achievement which you carry till the end of your life. You can proudly boast to your kids. Look, your father and mother has got 19 above. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. நீயே 60 வாங்கி தொங்குனீனா என்ன மூஞ்சில அங்க போய் பேசுவே? If you don't want that to come back to you in a very negative manner, ensure that for your kids you work hard. Oh my God. So people tell work hard for your parents. You're telling about kids. Something different should be there. No. ஒரே dialogue அர்ச்சி பேசி எப்படி இருக்கும்? Something different. Something different. Yes or no? Some see people want motivation also. Look at your smile. Oh, you. Control. Even emotionless people. Daddy people. Now, let's start the topic, people. Okay, one more point before we start. Though I mentioned this point before also, again I'm reiterating. If you want these revision sessions to be effective, whatever topic I'm going to take, or whatever chapter that I'm going to take, I will obviously inform in advance. Your responsibility is to go through all the concepts that we're going to discuss in the revision class before itself. And based on that, all the questions that you have to work out. If you do that and then come to the revision session, I'm telling you, the real essence and taste of the revision, that is when you'll get it. So my humble request, if not today, at least by next class, please ensure that before you come for my revision session, you please go through all the concepts that we're going to discuss in the class priorly, so that you will enjoy the proper flow of the concept in the class. You will not get deviated or you will not get confused in the class. Okay, not okay. Chalo, great. Though the pace of the class is going to be fast, no doubt, because if I'm not wrong, we started our classes somewhere in the mid of March. Now we are in December mid, roughly around 9 months. So whatever I took in 9 months, I have to squeeze and finish within 2 months. So definitely pace is going to be faster. Pace has to be fast. At the same time, I'll try my level best to ensure all the concepts are touched upon with appropriate basic wherever required, with appropriate amount of questions that is being worked out to ensure that we justify this 2 months of time for revision. Got it, not got it. But pace will be a bit fast. So for that only I told you, if you revise and come from home, no, you'll be able to match up with my pace. But still, wherever possible, I'll definitely touch base all the concepts. Now, guys, in India, if you want to do business, you need to have a form or a body in which you can operate. You need to have a form or body in which you can operate. So if I want to do business, what all forms of business we have as an option? The first option is sole proprietorship business. This is one business model that I can adopt for my business. If I'm not comfortable with that, I can go with next model of business, which is called as partnership model of business. The third model is called as LLP model of business. The fourth one is companies. In that we have one-person company, private company, and public company. And the last model is HUF. It's an old approach. Not many people follow now, which is called as Hindu undivided family model of doing business. Got it, not got it. About sole proprietorship and its accounting, we have studied it in depth in the 11th standard. Accounting for sole proprietorship concern. Now, what is sole proprietorship business? Guys, this is a business model where one single owner gets the idea of doing the business. He gets the idea of doing the business. He's that one single person. He will go around and collect the money that is required, the funds that are required to start the business, which is capital. He's that one person who will do all the activity. Though below him, he'll have the employees to execute the work. But the main planner, the main executor, the main decision maker for all the department, be it marketing department, be it sales department, be it purchase department, be it accounts and finance department, any department, the lead will be what? This one single person. He'll be the ultimate decision-making authority. And finally, whatever profits he generates from the business, he will reap the entire profits. This we call shortly and sweetly as one-man show. One-man show. Any difficulty? Now, this business model has got some inherent limitation. This business model in particular has got some inherent limitation. To overcome that limitation, people look up to forming partnership business model. Partnership business model. What are the constraints? First constraint is capital constraint. As a single owner, how much money can I invest in the business? To open one branch of FFLA, I invested, let's suppose, 10 lakh rupees. I have a dream of investing or starting, let's say, around 10 branches. So 10 lakhs into 10 branches, how much money, people? 1 crore. Imagine 20 branches, 2 crore. 100 branches, 10 crore. One single person, can I contribute so much of capital? Not possible. You might tell me, sir, why don't you take a loan? I don't want to take a loan because loan comes with a lot of pressure. Whether my business is profitable or not, I have to pay interest. So there's a pressure on my head on daily basis that whether I do the business properly or not, I have to pay interest. So with that pressure, we can't work properly. Hence, people don't prefer taking loan. So people say that, let's do one thing. Let's take one more person as owner. Apart from me, let me have one more person as owner. But in sole proprietorship business, only one owner is possible. So therefore, this will not help me to create one more owner. Since I will scrap this business model, I'll come out with a new business model called as partnership business model, where 2 or more people can jointly become the owner. So I will put capital. He will also put capital. If I need further money, I'll take one more partner. He will also put capital. So the constraint which is there in the sole proprietorship business model, it is being overcome in your partnership model. This is not the only constraint. The next constraint is risk constraint. In business, what comes free of cost? Risk. The bigger level of operation, the bigger is the risk that you will face. So I want to expand this branch or this academy for multiple branches. With expansion in multiple branches, multiple risk also will come from the respective zone. As a single owner, where and all I will run to take care of the risk. So I will communicate this business model to one of my friend, relative or known person. If he or she is interested, I'll take that person as the partner. So now once that person becomes a partner, we will jointly share the risk. Profit means both will enjoy. Loss means both will suffer. If there is any other trouble, legal trouble, both will jointly face it. Okay, not okay. So here, the risk constraint is the biggest constraint. In the sole proprietorship business, one single person has to take the entire risk. One owner has to take the entire risk. But in partnership business model, LLP, companies, what happens? We have more than one owner. So our risk is divided between all the partners. Okay, not okay. Third is management constraint. Imagine, no, one person, Prathik Jain, SPJ. managing 20 branches. Is it possible? Every business, every branches will have some problem or the other. Some problem or the other. Will I sit and focus on taking the problems, or will I sit and focus on taking the classes? Correct? You might say, so to solve this problem, why don't you deploy a manager? Understand one thing, owner is a owner, employee is an employee. The effort that I will put as a owner in the business, that much effort no employee will put. Yes or no? Though that employee will be dedicated, but beyond a point, they will not sacrifice themselves. But owner will sacrifice completely, will go to any extent to overcome any problem. So we have a big crisis here, management crisis. 20 branches, I alone cannot manage. So I will deploy one partner in Tamil Nadu, one in Karnataka, one in Andhra, one in Delhi. So these owners are given profit share of profit. So with that, they will take the responsibility of management. Night 10 o'clock also, if some student is coming for writing test, means the owner will open the academy and make him write the test. Sunday morning, if I have to take class, if I have to open the academy for writing test up to I'll open it. But will employee come on Sunday? Call and see. Nobody will come. So employee, though they are dedicated, but their work execution will be up to one limit. For owner, there is no limit. All 7 days you have to work. So we have a biggest constraint, which is management constraint in the sole ownership business model. Hence, to overcome that, we go for partnership business model where we have 2 or more owner will jointly come and do the management work. The fourth constraint is expertise constraint. I'm a CA. I'm very good at teaching accounts. Maybe to some extent, I'm good at, even managing the business. But I don't know how to do digital marketing. I don't know how to do digital marketing. I want to develop one in-house software, for my students. I want to customize one software for my students where all the notes are, done in very beautiful manner, presented in very beautiful manner. You have automatic MCQs coming in your application. The moment you put MCQ, instantly answer will come. You'll get 1,000 different varieties of additional questions which you'll never find in any other textbook. So like that, I want to come out with multiple features. Imagine such a software to build. I can either rely on external party, third party who can do the work. As a third party, how much will he do the work? To some extent, he'll do no. And it's more expensive also. And these kind of things has to do remodeling. Every once in 2 years, you have to keep on changing the software. You have to keep on upgrading the software. So external person can be very expensive. So what I'll do? I'll take one owner who's very good at digital marketing, who's very good at coding software, creation, website management. That one person is able to do all the activity. It's good now. So if I take that one person as a partner, website development, management, he will do. Application development, management, software, everything he will do. Digital marketing, he will do. Lead generation, he'll do. Oh my God. How much of my stress is relieved? I'm telling you, I literally have this constraint. So today we do digital marketing outside. We pay money, hefty money to them. But in return, the amount of service what we get from them, no, it's not satisfactory. So despite we paying thousands and thousands of rupees, at the end, the work satisfaction is not there. And that too, they work only up to a certain limit. And owner up to even 11 o'clock, if I call him, he will get up for me and work. Because he's not working for me, he's working for the business. Because he also is a owner. If he's working at 11 o'clock in the night up to he will make profit out of it. So that constraint is there in the sole proprietorship business, one owner only. But here we have multiple owners. To overcome all this constraint, a new business model is coming to picture, which is called as partnership or LLP or companies. Okay, not okay. No energy. Okay. Much better. Now, what is the meaning of partnership? Once again, people. I'm just pausing the video. 1 second. Okay, let's continue, people. Now, the two terms, people, which you have to understand very properly. In the board exam, they might ask you what is the meaning of partnership, or they might ask you what is the definition of partnership. When the examiner is asking you what is the meaning of partnership, you can take absolute liberty of writing that meaning in your own language. With minimum keywords, you can draft the sentence in your own language. As long as that sentence is making sense, we will not stop you. On the other hand, Milind, if I say define partnership, define partnership means you have to define which has already been defined by somebody. You can't alter a single letter. I'm not saying word. One letter also you can't alter. That is the powerfulness of the definition. So when somebody asks you what is definition of partnership, write as this. Means what? Not one letter here and there. You can't add one letter extra or delete one letter from that. Got it, not got it. That is definition. Meaning means what? You are free to write whatever you want to write as long as it is making sense. Now here they have told partnership is defined. Defined by whom? Indian Partnership Act 1932. Now the question is, what is the meaning of act? Act means it's a rule book. If you are doing partnership business, there are certain rules that has been laid down. You are bound to follow those rules. So in our country, we have multiple acts, hundreds and hundreds of acts. We have Indian Partnership Act 1932. We have Companies Act 2013. Like that, we have hell a lot of act. Indian Contract Act, LLP Act. There's so many acts, so many acts. Now, as a business person, you should be aware of all the acts. Now, I told this in regular class. Again, I'm repeating. All the act has been amended from time to time. Companies Act, old act was 1956. 1956, which is coming after 1932. 1956 Companies Act got scrapped and we came out with a new act called as Companies Act 2013. And for your information, Income Tax Act 1961 is getting scrapped now and a new act is going to come next year. A new Income Tax Act, a new rule book is coming for income tax next year. So which means the government of India on time-to-time basis has been upgrading the law. Anna, Partnership Act alone is not getting upgraded. Why? I told the reason also for this.
How people are preferring companies?
It's not people are preferring companies. Government itself is not preferring people to follow Indian Partnership Act 1932. They want people to migrate automatically either to LLP or companies. Why is that so? Because LLP and companies, you have to register. Partnership registration is optional, it's not compulsory. In LLP and companies, you have to register. Register means where should I register? With the government of India or with the respective state government, you have to register. And when you register, for this one amount, you have to pay to the government, which is a revenue for the government. And those LLP and companies are more regularized compared to LLP, what do you call it? Partnership in 1932. It's more organized, more regularized. Regularized. Sorry, this is tongue twister for me. Oh my God. Whereas companies and LLP, they are more organized in terms of all the rules and regulations. So government never wanted to upgrade this. If you're not okay with this, they wanted to migrate to LLP or companies. Okay, not okay. Because they have the transparency, the way the accounting needs to be done, everything is beautifully organized here. Here it is a little bit challenging. So if somebody does not like this old act, you can scrap this and go to the LLP or companies. Got it, not got it. So that is the motto behind not upgrading this law. Now coming to this, in section 4 of Indian Partnership Act 1932, they're telling that partnership is the relation. If you're writing a meaning, no. In the meaning, if you say partnership is a relationship, there's no objection. Because in meaning, you can write whatever you want to write. But when I use the word definition, define something. Relation means relation only. Don't make a relationship. Got it, not got it. One letter cannot be altered. One letter also cannot be altered. Partnership is a relation between person. This is the first keyword. What is partnership? It is a relation between person. Who are these person? These are the person who have agreed to share the profits of a business. Oh, first line. Partnership is the relation between person. Partnership is a relation between person. What are these persons doing? These persons have agreed to share the profit of the business. Agreed to share the profit of the business. Who will carry the business? Carried on by all of them or any one of them acting for one. The last line I'll discuss in some time. Got it, not got it. Any difficulty in understanding the meaning? Sorry, definition. Tell me, people. Any difficulty in understanding the definition of partnership? So partnership is a relation between person who have agreed to share the profits of the business, profit of a business, carried on by all or any of them acting for all. 3 points, people. Any difficulty in remembering? No difficulty? Okay. Here they've given the meaning. If you see the meaning, they've defined whatever they felt like writing. A partnership, thus, is the business relationship between or among two or more persons who share the profit and loss of the business in some particular ratio. Business will be carried on by all of them or any of them acting for all. So here if you see, they have written the language, if they have written the sentence in their own language, whereas definition cannot be altered. Any difficulty? Now, in the partnership business, there are three partners, let's say A, B, and C. Three people called as ABC. All the three are owners. If I call all of them owner, does it make sense? No. So owner is the term that we prefer to use in the case of sole proprietorship business. We want to differ it from that model. Hence, we gave a new term to them called as partner. Partner is nothing but owner only. Partner is nothing but owner only. A will be called as partner, B owner will be called as partner, C owner is called as partner. All the three together have started a business called as partnership business. This is partnership business model. Any problem? The person who have entered into partnership with another are individually called as A, individually called as partner, B individually called as partner, C individually called as partner, and all the three of them put together are called as firm. They are collectively called as firm. So in India, there are so many partnership business, so many firm. How do I know which is the different firm? How do I differ one firm from another firm? So they gave a firm name for identification purpose. So FFLA is one business firm. Kalpabridge is another business firm. So like that, multiple name is being given. So to the firm, if you give any unique name, to the business, if you give any unique name, that is called as firm name. The name under which the firm is operating the business is called as firm name. Any difficulty? Online people, any difficulty?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Now listen to
sir.
me very carefully. From accounting viewpoint, they're telling that owner and business are different. Why is that so? In 11th, we studied that there's something called as accounting entity concept or business entity concept. Accounting entity concept or business entity concept. That says that owner and business both are two different entities. Why is that so? Why that concept is coming to picture? We'll do again 11th. I'm starting in June after your board exams. We can start one more time. A, B, C, D. From beginning will come. Why has accounting entity come into picture? Why the business entity concept is come into picture? I asked the same question 1 week ago to 11 people. They answered, surprisingly. They answered. This topic I took in the beginning. June month I took. Now they are answering. Oh my God. If I do not have this accounting entity concept, if I treat both owner and business as same, then owner ka personal transaction also I'll record in business. Business ka transaction I'll record in business only. But owner ka transaction also I'll record in business. Are we allowed to record owner's personal transaction in the business? No. Hence, to segregate the transaction and take only the business level transaction, this viewpoint is very, very important. So accounting point of view says that we have to account from the business point of view, not from the owner's point of view. So keep owner separately, keep the business separately. I'm accounting from business viewpoint. So whatever is business ka income, business ka expenditure, that only will record here. Owner ka income, owner ka expenditure, he will account separately under his separate name. So separate tally will be for business, separate tally will be for owner. Okay, not okay. This is called as accounting entity concept and business entity concept. Now, this concept is given by accounting rules and regulations. Ana, legal viewpoint says that I will not agree. Legal viewpoint says that owner and business both are same to me. In my viewpoint, legal means law. Indian law says that owner is not different, business is not different. Who is running the business? Owner only, no? So whatever owner does, that impact is there on the business. And whatever business does, the impact of that is there on the owner. In fact, whatever business does, good or bad, the ultimate impact of that will fall on the head of owner. Hence, because of this concept, your partnership business is suffering with the concept of unlimited liability. Since law said that, from my viewpoint, owner and business both are same. The moment this statement is said, your business nature, your business model is become unlimited liability business model. And this is very dangerous. Why this is dangerous? This is the balance sheet of the firm. Asset, let's say 30 lakh. Capital, 5 lakh. Liability, 25 lakh. Balance sheet tallying or not tallying? Imagine the business is not doing good. Now the business has decided to dissolve the firm. Upon dissolution, we sell all the assets, yes or no? There are three possibilities. Either you might sell the asset at same 30 lakh rupees. So 30 lakh asset can fetch you 30 lakh rupees in money. Or it might fetch more than 30 lakh, let's say 50 lakh. Or might fetch less than 50 lakh, let's say 15 lakhs only. Possible, not possible? In your books, whatever asset value is there, same value to get, is it a norm? Is it a rule that same value should get? No, you can get more also, you can get less also. Imagine a scenario where 30 lakh worth of asset is fetching only 15 lakh rupees. Oh my God, 50% of asset is gone. Now, how much money is come to your hand now? 15 lakh. How much is supposed to pay in total? In total, I have to pay 30 lakh rupees. Forget the owner. To pay the external liability holders, still money is not there. To the banker, I've taken the bank loan. From the banker, I've taken a bank loan of 25 lakh. How much money is there to pay now? Only 15 lakh. How much is unpaid? 10 lakh. Means the assets of the firm is not sufficient to pay the external liability. Got it? Not got it. Now to recover this 10 lakh rupees, these external liability holders will attack your private assets, personal asset of A, personal asset of A, personal asset of B. Imagine there are two partners A, B. To both of their personal properties will get attached. Both of their personal properties will get attached. Okay, not okay. Based on this, we didn't do questions in 12th standard. But this is there in your CA foundation. This is there in your CA foundation. How the recovery is done from the estate of the partners. Based on that, question is there in CA foundation in the dissolution topic. This is a topic which is coming under dissolution. But for you, the topic is restricted. There are three topics in dissolution. In that, only one is covered in your 12th standard. Remaining two is getting covered in your CA foundation. Okay, not okay. Now tell me people, such a business model where I live with fear every single day that if business does something wrong, my families will get affected. With that, I'm suffering and doing the business every single day. How painful it is. To overcome this pain only, to overcome this concept of unlimited liability, people go up to forming either LLP or companies. Because LLP and companies come with the limited liability clause. It comes with limited liability clause, which means what? If the assets of the firm is not sufficient to pay the liability holders cannot travel to your house to recover your money from the private assets. To recover this money from the private assets, they can't travel. There is an exception. The exception is called as lifting of corporate veil, which will study in CA Foundation law. Only that is a case where they can recover the money from your private assets, even in case of companies. But that is very exceptional situation. That is very rare situation. Apart from that, in case of companies and LLP, you are safe. You can do business without any tension. Correct? Think about it now. The three partners ABC. A has forcefully convinced B and C to take heavy loan. B, C said don't take loan. But A somehow brainwashed and they took heavy loan. No, business is not doing well. No sufficient money to pay interest. Interest defaulted. No money to pay the principal also. Principal also defaulted. Now, the firm is on the verge of dissolution. Now tell, because of A, who's going to suffer here now? Family member of B and C. Not B and C alone. Family member of B and C. Oh my God. Look at the amount of risk that is involved in the partnership business. So partnership business is coming with the unlimited liability clause. Unlimited liability clause. And at this point of time, I gave you one note. I said make a note of this. The liability of partners in partnership firm is unlimited. The liability of partners in partnership firm is unlimited. And all the partners are jointly and severally liable for the activity or the act that they do. This point is not mentioned in a partnership. Where is this point mentioned? Jointly and severally. If you take your company accounts volume 2, in page number 3 or 2 or 3 somewhere, they've given the difference between partnership and company. Partnership and company. There they've told the liability of the partnership or partners is jointly and they are jointly and severally liable. Jointly and severally liable. You can tell me the meaning of what is the meaning of jointly and severally liable. This is a very, very important word. And this question is coming in your board exam. This particular topic is coming in your board exam. What is the meaning of jointly and severally liable? Okay, what is the meaning of jointly liable? Let's suppose the three partners A, B, C. A went to the bank. He requested banker to give the loan. Whatever document are required, A produced all the document. He got the He got the money. Yes or no? Just because A got the money, does it mean that A only will repay the money back? Imagine if the firm is not repaying the money. If the firm is not repaying the money, can B and C said, no, 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 we didn't take the loan, banker. Did you give the loan to us? No, you gave loan to the firm on request of A. So can B and C say, no, no, I will not pay the loan? Not possible. Unless mentioned otherwise. If nothing is agreed upon, all the partners are jointly liable for the liability of the business. So even if one partner is encountering any liability, if he's putting the liability on the head of the business, all the other partners are responsible for that liability. Okay, not okay. Imagine in my business, there are 3 partners. I took loan from you. Because I know you very well. You also gave me the loan telling that Pratik sir only is asking. No, we will give. Like that, you gave the loan. Later, I'm saying that I don't have money to repay. You will ask me, no doubt. But more than me, you will ask whom? Firm. Because you gave the loan in the name of firm, not to me personally. You put the money in my bank account. Which bank account? Business ka bank account. So you will recover the money from whom? Firm. Firm represents only Pratik sir. No. Firm is represented by the partners. All A, B, C. All the 3 of them. So B and C cannot tell that, no, Pratik only went and took loan from students. Why should we pay? Can B and C say? Will you not hold B and C accountable? You'll hold them also accountable. Got it? Not got it. So this is called as joint liability. Jointly, all the partners are liable. Even if one person encounters the liability, all the other partners are bound by the act of the other partner. Okay, not okay. What is meaning of severally liable? No. Severally liable means what? A, B, C, 3 partners. All the 3 went to the banker asking for bank loan. Now, banker said that I'll give loan, but I want one person to give us guarantee. Only if you give guarantee. Guarantee means what? If the firm does not pay the money, the partner who is guaranteeing, he will pay the money. This is what happened in the case of Vijay Mallya. Who took the loan? Kingfisher Airlines. Who was the guarantor there? Vijay Mallya. So when Kingfisher Airlines did not pay the money, ultimately banker will hold whom responsible? Vijay Mallya. Got it? Not got it. So here, ABC, all the 3 went for taking the loan very happily. But when banker said, I want one person or all the 3 of guarantor, B said, I can't become guarantor. But A said, no problem. He trusted B and C. He said, I will come forward to become the guarantor. So A signed the document. A signed the loan paper where he said that if the firm does not pay the money, I will pay the money. In that case, A alone is severally liable. Got it? Not got it. This is because of a specific signing that has been done by A on the agreement, which makes him independently liable for the act. That is called as severally liable. Okay, not okay. Jointly means all of them liable. Severally means what? Independently, any 1 or 2 of them are liable for the liability. So, in the partnership business model, the liability of all the partners are unlimited. And all the partners are jointly and severally liable for the activity. Okay, not okay. Online people, okay, not okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
This is what has been mentioned here. Now, features and characteristics of partnership. Very, very important. Guys, in your syllabus, you will come across even direct questions. 2-mark question, 3-mark question, or a 4-mark question. For 4 marks, they can ask you, what are the essential features or characteristics of partnership? 4 points you have to write in. 4 points you have to write in. Each 1 mark. Got it, not got it. They'll ask you a theory for 2 marks. Define partnership for 2 marks. Got it, not got it. So please do not skip the theory. And one more point before I say anything else. NCRT. Please go through all the single theory, each and every page, proper theory from the NCRT. There are certain points in NCRT which is not covered by your so-called guides. T.S. Rival book is one of the guides. There's so many other guides also. There are certain points which is not covered in your guides. If you take the history and see in the board examinations, there are a couple of theories which is coming from your NCRT directly. And that points will not get mentioned in your any of the guides. Practical question, I don't, say go through or don't go through. It's your choice. But theory compulsory you have to go through. So theory from NCRT is the first preference, followed by the respective guide that you're choosing. followed by sample paper, board papers of last 5 years. Whatever theory is given in this, everything should be there in your head. Okay, not okay. As long as practical questions are concerned, if you want to follow NCERT, well and good. If not, nothing to worry also. Because all the questions is being covered in the respective guides. So guide, whatever you're following, either DK Goel or TS Dewal book, you can follow that. Plus, and when I'm saying guide, just illustration is not sufficient. The chapter back exercise questions and the book back scanner questions, both are important. Followed by last 5 years sample paper, last 5 years board papers. If this you work out and go, more than sufficient. Whatever is going to come, it is going to come around this only. Okay, not okay. Now come back to theory. 2 or more persons means what? Minimum how many people? To form a partnership organization, minimum how many persons? Minimum 2. There must be at least 2 persons to form the partnership concern. Minimum is 2. What is maximum? 50 or 100? 50 or 100? Maximum number of partners. Unfortunately, the maximum limit has not been defined by your Indian Partnership Act 1932. It has not been defined. When they drafted this law in 1932, they did not put what is the maximum limit. However, the Companies Act 2013, when the new Companies Act 2013 was formed, in the section 464, they gave the empowerment to central government that you prescribe what should be the number of partners in the firm. You tell me. But ensure that will not cross 100. So law has given the power to whom? Central government to decide. You decide, central government, you decide. Who's the present central government? Who's the present central government? Who's the government in the central level? BJP. So they will decide that what is the maximum number of partners. But law has told the upper limit for the central government is what? 100. So if central government wants to make the maximum limit as 101, can they do it? No. Can they make it 150? No. The maximum power that law has given to central government is what? 100. So law is over and above all the political party. Law is on the top. Then comes the political party. Then comes the government. Got it? Not got it? So to the government, the maximum limit that has been given is how much? 100. Of that, as on today, central government is prescribed what is the maximum limit? 50. Central government has notified that today if you want to start a partnership business, the maximum number of partners that you can have is 50. Got it? Not got it? So if the question is coming, what is the number of partners that you can maximum have in the business? What will you say? 2 options given, or let's say 4 options. 100, 50, 2, 20. Or let's say 50, 100, 200, 2. 200 is coming in companies. For which limit? For which one? Private company. Maximum 200. Excluding present and past employee members. Oh my God. 2 months board exam is going to come. The maximum limit for private companies are what? Maximum 200 excluding present and past employee members. So out of these 4 options, which is the right option? 50 is the right option. So minimum to maximum 50. This for the government, the upper limit given is 100. Of then how much is prescribed limit? 50 is the prescribed limit. Got it? Not got it? The central government has prescribed the prescribed maximum number of partners in a firm is 50. This is prescribed where? Sir, I want to know, sir, where this has been mentioned. It is mentioned in Rule 10 of Companies Miscellaneous Rule 2014. Oh my God. Thus, a partnership firm cannot have more than 50 partners. So minimum to maximum 50. Minimum to maximum 50. Okay, not okay? Online people.
Okay, sir.
I want
Okay,
every
sir.
single person to open his mouth and respond.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now, every single person on this planet can become a partner, except the following people. According to Indian Contract Act, every person can become the partner except the following. So this exception is given where? Who's putting a restriction that, hey, you cannot become a partner? Indian Contract Act 1872. Oh my God, 18th century. They drafted the law. 1872 says that minor is not competent to contract. Correct? No. Because a minor is a person who's below age of 18. He does not have that much mindset or understanding to differentiate what is good and what is bad. What to do, what not to do. How to do, how not to do. He does not have that much of maturity. That much of maturity is not there. So we feel that all the minor people are not competent to sign a contract on their own. But in Indian Partnership Act 1932, they've given special power to minor, telling that minor can be added as a partner for the benefit of partnership. If I add this minor as a partner, and by that virtue, if the business is going to get benefited up to now, minor can become a partner. Okay, not okay. So Indian Contract Act excludes minor as a partner. Ana, Indian Partnership Act says that no, even though you are incompetent to contract, you can still become a partner. So who will take the decision on behalf of the minor? Guardian. Because guardian is a matured person to make the proper decision. So for minor, the decision is done by the guardian. The guardian could be what? Parents themselves. Or they could be any close relative which the minor trusts on. Okay, not okay. But as per Indian Contract Act, minor is not competent to contract. Got it, not got it? Okay. In some textbook of TSD, what they have done is they have removed this. In some year it is not there. In some year it is there. Okay, not okay. So minor is initially not competent to contract as per Indian Contract Act. But in Partnership Act, they are including him. Got it, not got it? Next, who is not competent to contract? Means what? Who cannot become the partner of the organization? A person of unsound mind. Unsound mind means what? Mental. Oh my God. Will you write mental and come in exam? Then the teacher will call him the mentally the sick. You are the mentally the sick. Mental is not the right word to be used. Person of unsound mind. A person of unsound mind. A person who's not capable of making a proper decision. For example, let's say you have a business idea. You're searching for a partner. You're not getting any partner in Coimbatore. So you went to Agra. In Agra, there is one hospital called as mental hospital. So from that hospital, you're picking one person. You're going and communicating the business idea. He says that I'm loving your business model. Oh my God. I have 100 crore rupees. I will invest in your business. You also became very happy. 100 crores is there. Oh my God. Such a nice gentleman sitting in a mental hospital. Believing that you're also mental only. And the beauty is that the same day you enter the contract, also sign the contract also. Now you're asking, give me 100 crore. He took 100 rupees from his pocket and gave. Oh my God, this is 100 crore for it. So who is mental here? The person who said that is mental or the person who is believing is mental? So can you sign the contract with a mental person? A person who is of unsound mind. We have to be very polished, We can't be local. Can you enter into contract with any unsound minded person? Not possible. Because he does not know what is the difference between right, wrong, good, bad, what to do, what not to do. So an unsound mind can never become your partner. See a person disqualified by law, gangster, murderer, disqualified by law to become a partner. Law says that don't make him partner for any reason. For any reason. With that person, if you make a agreement, then he's not a legal partner. He's not a legal partner. Law does not allow a disqualified person by law to become a partner. Got it, not got it. Except these people. Except these three people, anybody else can become a partner. But minor, though excluded here by Indian Contract Act, is being covered by your Partnership Act. So technically, minor can become a partner as long as the minor is benefited from the partnership, or partnership is getting benefited because of minor. A minor, though not competent to contract, can be a partner in the firm, but only in the profit and not losses. He can be added to the partnership business for the benefit of the partnership business. And if at all the firm is having profits, that profits they have to share to whom? Minor partner. Now, if there is any loss, they can't put the burden of the loss on the minor partner. Okay, not okay. Next, a minor partner upon becoming major. Imagine today is what? 21 December 25. Today is the birthday of minor. So today minor is become major. Today the minor is becoming major. From now, proper 6 months. Within 6 months, you have to give your decision. Whether you want to continue as a partner or not. How many months? From your birthday, 6 months. From your birthday, where you're becoming from minor to major, from that birth date onwards, I'll give you 6 months of time. Who's saying? Law is saying. Within the 6 months period, either you have to agree to become a major partner, or you should refuse, telling that no, I don't want to continue in my business. You have to come out then. If you continue as a partner. If you want to quit, quit as a partner. But if you're silent for 6 months, 6 months over, nothing you said means you'll be called as deemed partner. What partner? Deemed partner. Means what? You'll be treated as a partner. And once you're treated as a major partner, whatever is the liability of the business, everything will come on your head also. Apart from other partners, you will start sharing the losses also. You will start bearing the liability also. Got it, not got it. A minor partner should accept or refuse the partnership in the firm within 6 months of becoming major. That is, once he attains the age of 18, within 6 months, he has to say, yes, I'll continue as a partner or I will refuse it. If he or she does not decide so, she becomes liable for all the actions of the firm since it became the partner. So, from the day of becoming partner, whatever is the liability already existing on the balance sheet date, plus new liability, plus new losses, everything apart from other partners, this minor to major converted partner will also start bearing it. Okay, not okay. No energy. Very good.
Excuse me, sir.
Your excuse, ma.
Sir, the minor partner will be bearing the losses also, no, sir, after he
After
becomes
attaining
major.
majority, because once he attains majority, he is just like any other partner.
Okay,
Then
sir.
losses will come. And as long as he's minor, Kuti Papa,
Okay.
losses will not be borne.
Okay, sir.
Now, very, very important point, agreement. There are two things which people often get confused. One is called as agreement. One is called as the donkey fellow. Agreement and deed both are same only. Registration. Agreement is of two types. One is oral agreement or written agreement. Written agreement is called as partnership deed. Having an agreement is compulsory. Having an agreement is compulsory. But you are free to decide how the agreement you want to have it. If you want to have it oral, you are free to go with oral agreement, or you can go with written agreement. In oral agreement, the better option is what you know. Voice recording is the better option. Something, let's say we have orally discussed, but it's not recorded anywhere, Apnina, then what? Who will know that what have you agreed? Tomorrow between you, if there is a fight, if you go to court to resolve, what decision can judge take here? Because it doesn't have any record. Recording should be there to prove that what you have said. So voice recording is preferred here. So is voice recording accepted as agreement for partnership business? Yes. So it is not voice recording. Without voice recording, oral agreement, is it valid? Yes. If the agreement is in writing, is it valid? Yes. You can keep agreement in whatever form you want to create. Law is not stopping you. Any problem? Having agreement is compulsory. Whether writing or non-writing, it is optional. So oral or written agreement, this is optional. Okay, not okay. These both are optional. Are we clear or not clear? Having agreement is compulsory. Agreement ka mode is optional, either oral or writing. Can somebody tell me what is the meaning of registration? Some people think that creating a partnership deed on stamp paper, you know what is stamp paper? How it looks like, all of you know. No? Creating an agreement on stamp paper itself means registration. Wrong that is. Partnership deed in writing will always be on stamp paper only. In most of the cases, it will be stamp paper only. Having the agreement on the stamp paper does not mean that it is registered. Registered means what? You have to register with the registrar. Who is this registrar? Central government or local government. So you have to get this document registered with the government. This is very prominent where, you know. Imagine you want to buy and sell property in our country. Imagine you have a land. You have a land in Coimbatore. You want to sell it. Two documents are important. One is called as sale deed or sale agreement. Let's suppose I want to sell the land. Two things has to be taken care of. One, you have to have sale deed or sale agreement. This agreement will tell that the seller has sold the property to the buyer. This is agreement between the party. Our law says that this agreement is not sufficient. Only by having the sale deed or sale agreement, your transaction is not completed. this sale deed, sale agreement, you have to register with the government also. And for doing this registration process, you have to pay the stamp duty fees. You have to pay the stamp duty fees. Means what? This transaction which is taking place between buyer and seller, you are getting it, what you call it, acknowledged by the government. You are putting the data into the government record. So tomorrow, if these two people fight, government will come and intervene and give the required supporting details. So in India, not Tamil Nadu, in India, it is compulsory that a sale deed, whether for land or building, for property, has to be registered with the local government. It is compulsory. Without this, your sale transaction is not completed. I'm talking about properties, land, building. I'm talking about only land, building, properties. Like that, if you want this partnership firm to have a legal, what you call, view, you want this agreement to hold strong in the court of law, registration is very important, but not compulsory. Indian Partnership Act 1932 said that registering the partnership deed with the government is optional. If you want to do, you can do it, or else you can leave it also. But when you're forming LLP, when you're forming companies, registration is mandatory. In LLP and companies, registration is mandatory. Without registration, LLP is not created. Without registration, company is not created and formed. So registration is mandatory in case of LLP and companies. Whereas for partnership, registration is not compulsory. There is no compulsion to register the agreement, partnership deed with the local government. Got it, not got it. So registration is a process where the partnership deed is getting registered with the local government. In the government portal, you have to upload the document. And for that, you have to pay a stamp duty fee. This is not compulsory for partnership, but this is compulsory for LLP and companies. Got it, not got it. What is the advantage of registration? Tomorrow when you go to court, the proceedings will be happening faster. Proof of things going faster, things will go faster when it is registered. Court will give more importance to that document which is registered with the government. Your court case will be, held in very fast pace, or else it will take several years to complete the court case. When the agreement is there but not registered. Got it, not got it. और तो और भी प्रॉब्लम है, फिर तो तू ये जन्म भूल जाना, अगले जन्म में देखेंगे. Partnership comes into existence by agreement, either oral or written. It is the basis of relation among the partners for a okay. Now, very important point. This partnership deed, what you're creating, could be having three things. This partnership could be for a particular venture, or for a period, or it could be at will. For a particular venture means what? I have a land, but I don't have money. I don't have money to construct the apartments. I want to construct 300 apartments on this land. I have a big land. Imagine this is 2-acre land. I don't have money to construct. So what I'm telling you, guys have money, You are so many people. So please come and join with me as a partner. Let's start a new partnership firm called as FFLA Realtors. Real estate. FFLA real estate company. Let's start a firm. FFLA. You give me money. You give me money. So I will give land. You will give money. Both of us together will start constructing big apartments. And the agreement between us is valid only until we sell all the apartments. Once all the apartments, all the units are sold, tu con, main con. You go to your house, I'll go to my house. Means what? After that, the partnership business will end. If you want to continue, you can continue. For that, you have to cancel the old agreement and create a new agreement. Because you made the partnership for a particular venture. So once that venture is accomplished, the agreement is no longer valid. So when is the venture getting accomplished? The day when I sell the 300 unit of apartment. The day when I sell the 300 unit of apartment, the venture is accomplished. On that date or in that particular year, our partnership business should come to an end. If you want to continue further, let's say after this transaction, we got very, nice relationship attached, and we want to do more such business up till now, then we'll cancel the old agreement. And in the new agreement, what we will do, we'll create the partnership at will. Means what? At our own will, we will close the business whenever we want. That is called as partnership at will. Or the partnership could be for a particular period. Let's say we're starting the business only for a period of 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. So the moment you complete your third year or fourth year or fifth year, the business has to dissolve. If you want to continue after that, then the old agreement has to cancel and new agreement has to come, and you have to make the partnership at will. So either partnership could be at will, or it could be for a particular venture, or it could be for a period. Got it? Not got it? So if your partnership is at a particular venture or a period, upon completing the venture, upon accomplishment of the period, the business has to dissolve. If you want to continue, then you have to cancel the old agreement with this clause and you have to come with a new clause, new venture, new period. If you have nothing like that, then make the partnership at will. The partnership which is in writing is called as partnership deed. Okay, not okay. A partnership business is to be created only for a business. Means what? Only if you're doing profitable business, not charity. Then you have to start a partnership firm. A partnership firm should be for a profitable business, and it should be for a legal business. I want to smuggle gold from Dubai. I want to smuggle diamond from South Africa. Movie Africa is known for diamond. Dubai is known for gold. Any other country? That's all. You also know that much only. What a pity. For that, we are starting partnership business. Wow. We are starting partnership business. 50-50 ratio. 50-50. You don't put any money. I'll put all the money. But risk 50-50. So if police comes, jail 50-50. Penalty 50-50. Risk you are sharing. Sole proprietorship business, risk constraint. I don't have anybody to come and enjoy with me in jail. I want a partner in jail. So we'll start a legal business. Sorry, illegal business. Oh my God. Forming a partnership business for illegal purpose is not allowed. Forming a partnership concern for charitable purpose, not allowed. So it should be profitable business. Second, legal business. Very important point. Business can be carried on by all the partners or any of them acting for all. Imagine the same business. Land and money. Land, I'm investing. I'm providing. Money, you are providing. Money is provided by all of you. Count yourself. How many people are there? If so many people come and interfere on day-to-day management, can we make proper decision making? No. So sometimes the partners will decide that there are too many partners. Let only one person run the business. Rest everybody will follow. Got it? Not got it? So business can be carried on by all the partners, or any one of them can make the decision on behalf of all the other partners. Okay, not okay? Now listen to me very carefully. Very, very important point. A, B, C are three partners. Imagine all the three people have the power to do the work. They have power to do the work on daily basis. So they are working. All the three are working. I will call them agent. We call them as agent. Who is agent here? Agent is a person who is working. So all working partners are called as agent. All working partners are called as agent. A is working partner. Can I call him agent? Yes. Can I call B agent? Yes. Can I C call as agent? Yes. Why we call them as agent? Those are people who work on day-to-day basis. Those are called as working partners. Whatever activity is done by agent, whatever act is done by agent, it has got the binding effect on all the other partners. Those are called as PLE or PAL? AL. Principal, PLE means rule. Principal means human being, your school principal. Principal. Whatever A does, the effect of that, the binding effect of that is there on A, B, C. I'm a principal, tuition principal. Whatever A does, the effect of that falls on A, B, C, all the three of them. Correct? All the three of them. A went to the bank and got the bank loan. Can I say the responsibility of repaying the bank loan is on A also, B also, C also? So whatever the agent does, the effect of that is falling on the principal. So principal is bound by the act of agent. Principal is bound by the act of agent. So whatever agent does, ultimately who has to suffer? Principal has to suffer. Got it? Not got it? So whatever good or bad you do in the school, who will ultimately suffer? Principal. If some legal problem happens in the school, happens in the school, who will ultimately suffer? Principal. Got it, not got it? Imagine you take firecracker, burst in the toilet itself blasted. Oh my God. The correspondent will blast whom next? Principal. Correspondent will blast whom next? After toilet, who will get blasted? Understanding? Who is agent here? You donkey people. You are agent who committed this mistake. Ultimately, who is suffering? Power. So whatever activity is done by agent, that has got a binding effect on the principal. Okay, not okay. Whatever B does, the binding effect of that is there on ABC. Whatever C does, the binding effect is there on ABC. So here we say all the three partners are carrying on the business. Business is being carried on by all the partners. Business of a partnership firm may be carried on by all the partners or by any of them on behalf of the other partners can carry the business. Now here, imagine A, B, V. A means Amitabh Bachchan. V means Virat Kohli. B means you. Lucky fellow that you are getting Amitabh Bachchan and Virat Kohli as your partner. More than Amitabh Bachchan, I like one. Rajnikant. Hey, trending ladka da. I'm very ma. How many of you watch Padaipa movie? 1, 2, 3, 4. Others? What a waste of your life. If this movie is not watched in theater, I'm telling you, I don't endorse watching movies, but if this is not watched in theater, you are doing crime to yourself. You're doing injustice to yourself. That movie, I watched it once. I still getting that goosebumps or feeling that I want to go and watch one more time. So if anybody wants to watch this movie for second time, count me in. I'm in for it. Board exam, February. Why are you killing yourself now itself? One movie, no? 3 hours, what is going to happen? Huh? December? If till that, I think I'm sure it will be there till December end. Because people are enjoying that movie more than any other movie. I'm telling you. You should see the theater. Brookfields, all posh people go there. Don't go and watch in all Brookfields and posh. Go to all other cinema theaters. KG, you go and watch. Angada proper, that feeling, that vibe of movie you'll get. I made a mistake going to Brookfields. Go to local theater. Worth watching there, I'm telling you. The vibe of the movie will come from there only. So Rajnikant, your partner. Virat Kohli, your partner. Can you expect them to work on day-to-day basis? Tell me one thing. No. Who will do the slavery work? You will do. You will do the work. Now please tell me, who is the agent here? Who is the agent here? Agent is a person who does all the work. Working partner is called as agent. Okay, not okay. And who is the principal here? All the three. So whatever B does, it is binding on RBV. Rajnikant, you and Virat Kohli. All the three. So RBV, all the three are called as principal. Okay, not okay. Thus, partners are agent of other partners as well as they are principals. As an agent, he represents the other partners. You are representing other partner, Rajnikant and Virat Kohli. Thereby, whatever activity you do, it binds them. Them means who? Rajnikant and Virat Kohli through your act. So whatever activity you do, if you are taking loan from the banker, Rajnikant and Virat Kohli is also liable to make the payment. As a principal, Virat Kohli and Rajnikant is bound by the act of other partner, which is you. Oh my God. No wonder Rajnikant and Virat Kohli is not coming as a partner. Rights of partner. ABC 3 partners. In the agreement, when the partnership deed was signed, very clearly it was mentioned, see, you don't have right to participate in the management. Means what? You can't do the day-to-day work. You put the money and sit at home. You can't manage the business. And C also agreed and signed it. So can C do the management? No. C cannot do the management. Got it, not got it. Because in the agreement specifically C is excluded from doing the management. So agreement will override everything. Okay, not okay. On the contrary, ABC has done the partnership agreement. But agreement is not preventing C from doing the management. So can he do the management or not? Yes. So in the absence of anything in the agreement, in the absence of anything specifically in the agreement, all the partners have right to participate in the management of the business. Every partner except minor partner has a right to participate in the management of the business unless mentioned otherwise. Means what? If you have restricted C from management or managing Aptina, then he can't manage. He can't participate in the management. But if no restriction is put Aptina, everybody will enter into management. Got it? Not got it? Tell me. Okay. ABC three partners. ABC three partners. In the agreement, it was clearly mentioned that we will not consult B before making any decisions, or before entering any decisions, or before entering into any contract. We will not consult B. A and C alone will decide. Like that, when clause is put in the agreement, and everybody has signed it. Everybody has signed it. So tomorrow can B come and blame that without consulting me, you have taken the decision. Like that, B can come and put the blame. He can put the blame, but nobody will accept his blame. Why? Because you have signed that agreement which has prevented you from consulting. Why did you sign? So if you're prevented from consulting and if you have signed it up till now, you cannot be consulted. Now, imagine like this, there is no agreement. In the agreement like this, there is no clause. In that case, whatever C does, he cannot do it without consulting B and A. Whatever B does, he cannot do that without consulting A and C. Whatever A does, he can't do anything without consulting B and C. Means every partner has right to be consulted about the business matters unless mentioned otherwise. If otherwise you have told that BP you can't be consulted Aptina, no need to consult. Provided he signed the agreement also. So unless mentioned otherwise, you have to consult with all the partners while making any decisions. Okay, not okay. ABC three partners. In that we said that C, you don't have the right to inspect the accounts. You can't do a checking of the accounts. Harshit, accounts cannot be checked by you and you can't take the copy of the accounts also. Like that we have told the restriction and C also signed it. B also signed it. A also signed it. Can later C come and complain? That cheating fellow, see, these people are not giving me accounts. They're not giving the copy of accounts. Can C come and cry? He can cry like Amul baby. But who will accept his cry? Because he has signed that, okay, I'm fine. If you don't give me accounts, I'm okay with that. You have signed it, boss. Anna, if there is no such agreement or no such clause in the agreement, Apnina, all the partners has right to inspect the books of accounts and have a copy of it. Unless mentioned otherwise in the agreement, if nothing is mentioned in the agreement, every partner has right to inspect the books and have a copy of it. Okay, not okay. All the partners will share the profit and losses in the agreed ratio. If the agreed ratio is not there, you will share it equally. Who says that? Indian Partnership Act 1932. Point number 5, I'll deal with it later. A partner has right to take the decision in the interest of the business. ABC, three partners. B and C are away for some other urgent purpose. They are very far away, international. They're somewhere in Japan. Network not reachable. Urgently have to take some decision. These people are not available. So A can take a decision without consulting B and C if it is in the interest of the business. For example, in the godown there is a fire. In the godown there is a fire. I have to call what? Whom should I call? Will you call partner or fire service department will call? So can B and C come and tell, cheating fellow, without informing us, you called B and what do you call fire engine department or fire service department? Can he complain it? No. In the interest of the business, he had to take the decision to call the fire service person. This is in the pure interest of the business. So here, even without consulting the other partner, you can take the decisions. If you're taking any decision without consulting other partner, as long as that is there in the interest of the business, you will not be questioned upon. Got it? Not got it. A partner has right not to allow the admission of a new partner. Listen to me very carefully. ABC are three partners. ABC three partners. In the agreement, if nothing is mentioned, and if you want D to join as a partner, D can join as partnership only when all the three agree. If all the three agree only, you can join somebody as a new partner. Or in the agreement, it should have been specifically mentioned either A, B or C is the sole authority to decide admission of a partner. For example, in this agreement, they decided that C is the authority who will decide who should join, who should not join. Okay, wow. Apana, if C is bringing D as a new partner without consulting A and B, still this admission is valid because you give the entire power to whom? C. So unless mentioned otherwise in the agreement, all the partners has to agree for new admission. But in contract, if they have given the special power to or special admission process in the agreement, they need to follow what is given in the agreement. In the agreement, if the special power is given to C up to now, then C can bring in new partner D without consulting A and B. Okay, not okay. Online people, okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
After
Okay,
giving
sir.
notice, a partner is right to retire. So if I want to retire from the business, partnership business, I give a notice and retire. But for that, there's a due process to be followed. There's a due process to be followed. Okay, not okay. Nobody can say that you can't retire. No law, no partnership deed can prevent you from retiring. But they can tell that while retiring, you have to be in the business at least for 2 months period. For 2 months, you have to serve notice. That is what is notice period. While in this 2 months of time, I have to hand over the responsibilities to other party. So for that transition period alone, I might have to be in the business, maybe for 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, which is mentioned in the agreement. Got it, not got it? Okay. Partnership deed we have discussed in depth in the regular classes, which I feel it's very easy also. I'm not discussing one more time. But remember, at least 8 points from this particular topic. You might be asked a question. For 4 marks, they'll ask you the question, write the contents of partnership deed. 4 marks, they'll ask, each point half mark. So how many marks will write in come? How many points will write in come? 8 points. So by heart, any 8 to 10 points from this. Okay, not okay. In regular classes, this has been discussed in depth. Now comes a very, very important point. There's a case where the partners have forgotten to create a partnership deed. There is an absence of partnership deed. Partnership deed is not there. Or partnership deed is there, but in that particular partnership deed, following clauses has been forgotten to be included. So absence of any of the following clauses. Agreement is there, deed is there, but they forgot to decide upon the following points. In that case, Indian Partnership Act 1932 said that if you have not agreed anything with regard to the below points, then do what I say. So law says one thing very clearly. With regard to these points, you decide. Whatever you decide, that is final. But if you have not decided, then I will decide. So what is law decided? Let's see. Partnership deed is not there, or partnership deed is there, but the deed is silent about the profit sharing ratio clause. Profit sharing ratio clause, you forgot to write it. Now the question is, in what ratio will you distribute the profit? Nothing mentioned means equal. Who's saying this? Indian Partnership Act 1932. Indian Partnership Act, don't say Partnership Act. Indian Partnership Act 1932 said that if you guys have not agreed the profit sharing ratio, then I will decide it is equal, equal, equal. Okay, not okay. Next comes interest on loan by partner. Interest on loan by partner. Partner has given loan to the firm. Firm has to pay the interest. Firm has to pay the interest. Firm is not paying the interest. Now partner is crying. Tell loudly. Partner is crying. Hair also. He's in shock. So in shock, the hair. He's shocked and shattered. He's shocked and shattered. Why? He's not getting interest. To make him happy, Indian Partnership Act 1932 said that, firm, you're a cheater. This person is coming from a non-commerce background. He did not study from Pratik sir. He did not know how much important it is to agree the percentage in the partnership deal. So you took advantage of that and you're not paying interest. We will not allow you to cheat because this partner has helped the business in the emergency situation. So we should not do injustice with them. So we have to give him interest at least at the rate of 6%. 6%. 1932 Act. Rate also old rate. This rate doesn't even beat inflation. This rate doesn't beat even inflation. But something is better than nothing. Be happy about it. Don't feel sad. Why 6? Bank FD 7%. This 6%. Be happy something you're getting. Yes or no? So law said that the firm has to pay 6% interest. This is interest per annum. Minimum you have to pay 6%. Got it, not got it. If the partner wants more than 6%, then he has to be ultra smart. He has to study from Pratik sir and then understand that Higher percentage also could be charged. How much percentage? 12%, 18%, 25%. Oh my God. This is robbery, daylight robbery. 25%. So if you want a different percentage than what is given in law, what are you supposed to do? Get that percentage documented in the agreement. Okay, not okay. This is done to protect the right of the partner, to make the partner happy, to make him happy. This rule is come out. This is to protect the interest of the partner. Okay, not okay. Interest means not that interest on loan. Interest means what? It is for the benefit of the partner. Okay, not okay. Tell me. Now, firm has given loan to partner. Partner has financial crisis. He doesn't have the money to eat also. So partner requested firm, can you give me the loan? Firm happily gave 10 lakh rupees. In this process, firm became very emotional. They forgot to discuss the interest rate. They forgot to discuss the interest rate in the agreement. They forgot to mention the interest clause in the loan to partner. Now this partner is not giving interest. This partner is not giving interest. Who is crying now? Who's crying now? Partner. Who's crying? Firm is crying. Oh my God. Firm is crying. Now, can I say same 6% clause is applicable for the firm also? No. Law only wants to protect partner, human being. Firm is artificial person, no emotion. So this image what we have shown here, this is fake image. Have you seen any firm crying? Have you seen any firm crying? Any firm has got this forehead? Any firm upon crying, tears will come. Oh my God. So law is telling to whom should I protect? So this 6% clause is not applicable. Oh my God. So in case of loan to partner, interest on loan to partner, if interest rate is not agreed between the partner and the firm, it is 0%. I don't know how many of you appreciate. I put a data into your head that in such a way, even if you somehow get confused between these two, at least with the help of this diagram, you'll be able to justify what percentage who has to charge. Percent. Clap. Law is to protect natural human being, natural person, not artificial person. So loan given by the partner to the firm. So who has to pay interest? Firm has to pay interest. Firm is not paying the interest. Who's crying here? Partner. So who will come and protect? Law. How much percentage? 6%. If it is ulta scenario, firm is crying. Firm is artificial person. TS will not come. Shock, my hair will not go straight up. Yes. So law says I will not protect you. You are a cheater. So for you it is 0% only. Okay, not okay. Partner has given capital to the firm. Firm has to pay interest. Firm is not paying interest. Who is crying? Partner is crying. Now this time law says I will not protect you. Because capital na yaar, ni owner. You have given money to the firm. Whose firm it is? Your firm. Whose business it is? Your business. From your business, money is not coming. Imagine, I fight with Anita ma'am. Can I come and complain to you? Can I go to the court? Anita ma'am is not giving me ice cream, lollipop, chocolate. It will be very childish if I come and complain to you. It is my personal matter. Law says that your personal matter, you decide. Don't come to me. Because partner is giving the capital in the capacity of the owner. Firm is not giving interest means it is between you guys. It's your personal matter. Don't come to me. If you want interest, agree in the partnership deed. If not agreed in partnership deed, it is 0%. If not agreed in partnership deed, it is 0%. Same for interest on drawing. If there is no percentage of interest on drawing agreed in the partnership deed, it is 0%. Oh my God. Remuneration means what? Salary, commission, whatever you say. Salary for the working partner. Commission for the special transaction. If one partner gets in more sales, he's doing more sales. So for more sales, to encourage him to do more sales, we'll give him commission. So both are called as remuneration to the partners. If you want salary, if you want commission, get that documented in the agreement. If it is not there in agreement, you will get nothing. You will get nothing. Okay, not okay. So now, in the absence of partnership deed, or partnership deed is there, but in that clause is missing. In both of these cases, what will happen to profit sharing ratio? It will be equal. What will happen to interest on loan to partner? Who said 6%? Somebody said 6%. Who? I want the culprit. Who said 6%? Somebody said, I very, very sharp. Somebody said 6%. Who said 6%? You reveal it, or else I'll not take the class. Who said 6%? कोई तो बोला रे बोला, कोई तो बोला. Who's that? मेरे मन में चल रहा है. मेरे मन में बहुत चलता है. आता बता दो तेरे को. I said loan to partner. Loan given by firm to partner. Partner is not paying interest. Who is crying? Firm is crying. No mercy for the firm. 0%. Interest on capital. Nothing agreed means 0%. If you want interest on capital, what are you supposed to do? In the partnership, it mentioned how much percentage you want. Interest on drawing. 0%. Salary, remuneration, commission, whatever you say, nil, which is 0. This all one category. What is coming another category? Interest on loan by partner. Nothing mentioned means minimum 6%. If you want higher percentage or lower percentage, what are you supposed to do? Mention in the agreement. Okay, not okay.
Sir.
Admission of a partner. New partner, once again, cannot be admitted unless all partners agree. For admission, if nothing is mentioned in the agreement, there is no clause about admission. Aptina, if you want to admit D as a partner, A, B, C, all the three has to agree. Okay, not okay. These are the triggering points in the absence of partnership D. What they have not recorded here is interest on loan to partner. Got it, not got it. This they have covered in one question. But they have not covered in the table. Very, very important point. If all partners agree, only if all partners agree, minor may be admitted for the benefit of partnership. Who is saying this? Section 30 of Indian Partnership Act 1932. Indian Contract Act says that minor is incompetent to contract. So minor cannot be a partner. But Section 30 overrides the Contract Act, which says that yes, minor can be a partner, provided if all partners agree. If any one partner is not agreeing, then minor cannot become a partner. Okay, not okay. High chances of this coming in your MCQ. A person may be admitted as a partner either with consent of all the partners. Section 31. If you want to admit a person as a partner, all the partner has to agree. Or D can be admitted in accordance with the agreement. So if agreement says that C will be given the special power to do admission up to, then C can admit D without consulting A and D. But for that, C has to derive the special power from agreement. From agreement, not A and B, fellow. From agreement. From agreement, C has to derive the special power. So do as per the agreement. Do as per the agreement. A partner may retire from the firm either with consent of all the partners or in accordance with the agreement. As per the agreement, you go or take the approval from all the partners. Who says that? Section 32. Section 32. Section not required to be by heart. Section not compulsory for you. Got it? Not got it? No. Registration of the firm under the Partnership Act is optional and not compulsory. This is very, very important. Agreement is compulsory. Agreement is compulsory. Registration is optional. Registration is optional. In agreement, you can have either oral agreement or written agreement. That is your choice. Fifth one. Unless otherwise agreed by the partner, in the partnership deed, a firm is dissolved on the death of a partner. Example, A, B, C. 3 partners. C died. In the partnership deed, in the death clause, nothing mentioned. Upon entire firm has to be dissolved. Oh my God. We discussed this multiple times. In the death of a partner case and dissolution case also. A, B, C, 3 partners. C died. But in the partnership deed, they've clearly mentioned that, in the death clause, they mentioned that even out of the 3 partners, if anyone die, still the business can be continued. Like that, there's one continuation clause in the agreement. And all the 3 has signed it. So out of these 3 people, if anyone die also, still we can continue the business. So remember always, if you are into any partnership business, and if one of your partners die, and if you still want to continue the business, what are you supposed to do? In the agreement, mention the continuation clause. Mention the business continuation clause. Or else you are royally screwed. Okay or not okay? Online people, okay or not okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Liabilities of partners. A, B, C. are into jewelry business. Which business? They are into manufacturing jewelry. C, smart fellow. He also started the same business. What ABC is doing, same business C started. And he did not inform about this to AB also. Is it fair or unfair? Fair or unfair? How unfair, I'll tell you. Whatever customer comes here, ABC is handling. Which all customer C is handling, no? He's telling that, sir, here making charges 10%. I have one business. Come there. I'll give the same ornament, but only for 8%. 2% you will save. Like that, he's deviating all the customer to his personal business. Fair or unfair? 100% unfair. Law here says that if C is doing the business in competition to ABC, then whatever profit C is earning from his private business, all the profit he has to give it to whom? ABC. To the firm he has to contribute. Okay, not okay. If a partner C carries on a business, jewelry business, in competition with the firm, same business in competition with the firm, without the consent of the other partner A and B, and earns a profit from it, earns the profit from the private business, the profit earned from such private business shall be paid to the firm. Oh my God. Now, if C is incurring any loss in his private business, that losses incurred will be borne by C alone. That loss you can't put on the head of A and B. Okay, not okay? Loudly.
Okay, sir.
Now, SPJ, A and B are three partners. What are they into? They are running academy. Three partners running academy. SPJ is the managing partner, also called as working partner. A and C are called as sleeping partner. What is the meaning of sleeping partner? They've invested money and left it. They are not participating in the day-to-day management. So I'll call them as sleeping partner. Any problem? Now what happened is, this entire academy is under my control. All of you know, in the ground floor, we have the last room called as test room. Yes or no? I gave that room on rental. I am earning from that 10,000 rupees per month. Whose property that last room is? Firm's property. If at all I'm giving that room on rental basis, this income belongs to whom? Firm. But I'm taking in my personal account. Fair or unfair? Unfair to whom? The firm. In that case, this 10,000 rupees I have to give back to whom? Firm. Understood? So if I'm using firm's property for my benefit, I'm getting any benefit from the firm's property, that benefit I have to hand over back to whom? Firm. Who's saying that? Law is saying that. Okay, not okay? Loudly.
Okay.
Now, another example. Imagine I wanted to do renovation of this entire premises. I wanted to make this class look very classy. I wanted to make this class look very classy. So I'm doing a lot of renovation work. Now, to do renovation, the total cost is 15 lakh. How much lakh? 15 lakh. To do this, I have taken quote from three different interior designers. Interior designer 1, 2, and 3. One gave me quote of 15 lakh, 2 gave me quote of 14 lakh, 3 gave the quote of 13 lakh. Ideally, I should go with which quote? This is the least quote. Yes or no? I should go with the least quote. But I am going with the highest quote. I'm telling the designer, interior designer 1, that I'll give you the contract, provided you give me 2 lakh commission. You give me 2 lakh commission. So firm will give you 15 lakh rupees. In that, give me 2 lakh commission. Who is telling? SPJ is telling to this contractor. Fair or unfair? Unfair to whom? Firm. Because you're making firm pay extra 2 lakh rupees. And that 2 lakh is going to your personal pocket. So with the firm, if there's any transaction happening of the third party, and in that if you're trying to capitalize something, that benefit will go to whom? Ultimately, this 2 lakh rupees which I got, I have to repay back to whom? Firm. Got it, not got it? If partner SPJ earns profit for himself from any transaction of the firm, or from the use of firm's property or business connection, the profit so earned shall be paid to the firm. This is a transaction between firm and the interior designer. The transaction is for 15 lakh. In that commission, how much I earned? 2 lakh. Second case, I give the firm's property, last room on rental basis. Who's earning that rental? I'm earning the rental. Or using my business connection, I'm profiting. Using the firm's business connection, I'm profiting personally. Update that also should go to whom? Business. That benefit should go to the business. Got it, not got it? Illustration 1, we have discussed this in detail in the regular classes. Now, I'll give it 2 minutes of time. Please go through this and let me know if you have any doubts. Fast. Go through this and let me know if you have any doubts. Class will be till 2:30 today. Because we start half an hour late. I have a target to be completed for today. After that only you're going. So 2:20, maximum 2:30. Beyond that, I'll not take. Fast, fast, fast. Don't feel bad for studying. Study, study.
Sir.
Yes, boss.
Sir, how can there be an absence of partnership deed when an agreement is mandatory?
Kana, we are not saying clause is not there. Kana. For example, agreement is mandatory. Agreement la nee put vendi 10 point. And I have put only 8 point. 2 point you forgot.
Okay,
Now?
sir. Yes, sir.
Doubt clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Illustration 1, any problem? Guys, don't talk to each other. Fast, fast, do it. You're here to study. Please, please, please cooperate. Imagine this is your last opportunity to do this question. Hereafter, you will not get time to do this illustration 1. Think that and try it. Guys, I told you one thing. I don't know if you remember or not. How many days of holiday do you have in between for accounts exam? For those who are having entrepreneurship exam, you have 6 days of holiday. And those who are not opted for entrepreneurship, I think you have the accounts as first exam. Ideally, you'll give how many days for accounts exam? 6 to 8 days. Maximum. Because more than 8 days, who will study, man? You'll get bored of that topic. Yes or no? My simple question, touch your heart and tell me. In the 6 to 8 days, are you trying to tell me that all the question of TSD book, that is illustrations, chapter back, book back, you'll go through? You'll go through? Is it possible to go through all the questions? Are you trying to tell me that in the 6 to 8 days, you'll go through all the sample papers? All the sample paper question? Are you trying to tell me that in this 6 to 8 days, you will go through all the past examination questions? Tell me, people. Not possible. Not possible. Plus, there are so many questions. There'll be numerous transactions. All transactions are not tough. In that, hardly 2 transactions will be tough. Will you go through all the questions like this? Tell me. Will you go through all the questions? Not possible. To overcome this problem, what solution I give you? To overcome this problem, that what questions I should study, what I should not study, what I should work out, what I should not work out. For that, I gave you one roadmap. What is that? Yes. I told you to segregate all the questions between easy, medium, and tough. Easy, moderate, and tough. If you mark the question today easy, means if you do not go through this question, even during the board exam, you can still manage. That is easy question. I call something as easy question in a way where I did the question today. Hereafter in my life, I will never see that question. And in the board exam, if the same question comes, I can still answer it. Means that deeply the answer has gone into my minds. I will classify them as easy questions. Then comes moderate question. Moderate questions are those questions where 70% of the questions are easy. But in that 30% transactions are challenging. So that transaction alone I will highlight. For example, partnership. Let's say an admission topic. Big question. There's so many adjustments. Goodwill adjustment, adjustment of capital adjustment, revaluation adjustment. Touch your heart and tell me, revaluation can you manage or not? In every question you have revaluation. Almost questions are repetitive. Will you sit and highlight all these questions? No. In that question, there'll be one unique goodwill adjustment. Or there could be one unique adjustment of capital adjustment. That I will highlight it. That alone I will highlight it. During the exam of that 7 days or 8 days of holiday, in that question, that transaction alone I'll go through. Okay, not okay. Cash flow statement. In adjustment, there are multiple adjustments. 70% adjustments are doable. They are repetitive in nature. And a 30% adjustments are very new. Which adjustments? Premium on redemption of preference share, Interim dividend. What else? Preference dividend. What else? That machinery ka adjustment is common in every question, man. We worked out last 5-6 classes. The machinery costing so much, depreciation so much, sold for so much. Every question. Will you sit and do that for all the questions? No. But in last 3-4 classes, we did some question or the other. In that some adjustments or the other were new and tricky. That you have to highlight it. We call them as moderate questions. These moderate questions may need you to may need to do the sums, or you may just glance in more than sufficient. So in that you mark and keep it, which question you want to write and practice and which you want to glance. Okay, not okay. And then comes tough questions. Tough questions are those questions that you tried it doing 1 time, 2 time. Every time you did that, you made mistake. So what mistake you made, near that you make a comment of it. And not for that also, for medium and easy question also, if you've done some question where you've made mistakes, near that make a running commentary that what mistake you made in that particular question. And take a highlighter, highlight that. Every single time you revise it, do the revision of this mistake. You would have written in your own language, no? I made mistake because of so and so reason. That you alone read it. Next time you'll never make the mistake. And in tough questions, identify which question you have to write and practice and which you have to glance at. Got it? Be realistic. In that 7 to 8 days, whatever you can glance it, that alone you put G. Whatever question practically can work out, that alone you work out. All questions you can't work out, all questions you cannot glance. And glancing, I told you how people do the glancing, They read the question, read the answer. This is not called glancing. This is called as being foolish. When you read the question and the answer, nothing goes to your head. How the hell are you supposed to do the glancing? Read the question, process the answer in mind, then check whether that answer is there in the exact same place where you thought. If it is there, then what you thought is right. If you've thought something else, but answer is something else, means you are not strong in the topic. Highlight it. Make a running commentary. This is the place where I made the mistake. What mistake you made, document it. This is called as smart work. This is called as smart work. Why smart work? You will tell this is laborious work, sir. Hard work, sir. So much I have to write out. Hard work, sir. No. This is smart work. Hard work is when 8 days you're sitting with no clue. Which question should I study? Which I should not study? What I should practice? What I should glance? No clarity. Like donkey, every question you're glancing. Every question you're glancing. That is hard work. Hard work wherever required is correct, appropriate. Wherever required, do smart work. Hard work and smart work will go hand in hand. Got it, not got it. So hard work, what you do now, that will result into smart work for the future purpose. So if at all, you've done it so far, well and good. Super. If you've not done it, at least now, this is the last opportunity. Mark those questions which you're going to study during the 6 days of holiday. Mark those questions which you're not even going to touch or see during the board exam period. Do that planning right from now. Do that planning right from now. This is called as smart planning. Got it, not got it? No energy. Only 4-5 people are saying. Last 2 hours, I'm shouting. My
Yes,
throat,
sir.
the vocal cord is bulged. Come and touch and see here. There's one fish which you take out of the water, it'll bulge like anything. Then you put it in the water, it'll go fluffy. What is it? Fluffy? Puffer. Wonderful. I didn't know that. Accounts like you get a sola manding. This puffer fish now are there. My throat come and touch and see. Like puffer fish is now swollen. Despite that, I'm putting efforts for you. At least from you, what is the expectation written again? Respond. Simple thing. Respond. Clear or not clear? Clear. Much better. Enjoy. Charge against profit or appropriation of profit. Charge against profit or appropriation of profit. What is the difference, people? What is the difference between charge against profit and appropriation of profit? Very good. Correctly said. In trading and P&L account, you record 2 purchases. You record 2 wages. Yes or no? In P&L, what do you record? 2 salaries, 2 rent. Tell me one thing. You have purchased goods from shopkeeper, supplier. Can you tell him, shopkeeper, my business is running into loss, so I will not pay the money now. Whenever in future I'll earn the profit, that time I'll pay. Can you say that? Thank you, ma'am. Can you say that? Can you tell the shopkeeper that I don't have money now because I'm into loss? I'll pay later. Can you say that? Not possible. You have to make the payment to the creditor or the supplier, whether you have sufficient money or not, whether you have profits or losses, whether you have more profit or less profit. It is your obligation to make your expenses. Likewise, can you tell the worker who's working in a factory that no, business is going to loss, I will not pay you the salary, hence I can't record the wages in the P&L. Can you say that? No. Sorry, not P&L, trading account. Can you say that? No. Can you say your staff? Can you say the owner, I will not pay the rent or salary because I'm running in losses? Can you say that? No. Accounting's rule says that whether you are having sufficient profit or not, or whether you're into loss or not, you have to record the expenses, means you have to record the expenses. These are called as charge against profit item. Charge against profit. My profit is 100 rupees. My profit is 100 rupees. If I charged against the profit, means my profit will reduce by, let's say, 20 rupees. So what is my profit now? 80. So if I record something as an expenditure, it is charging against my profit. It is reducing my profit. So any expenditure which is reducing my profit is called as a charge against profit item. I have to record them irrespective of whether I'm into business, irrespective of whether I'm into profit or loss. Even I'm into loss, by recording the expenditure, my loss will increase. Let it increase, you have to record, means you have to record. Okay, not okay. No energy.
Okay, sir.
Now listen to me very, very carefully. All the third-party transactions, such as wages, salary, rent, any other expenses in whatever form, all these are charged against profit item. Okay, not okay. So this will come either in trading account or P&L account. Either trading account or P&L account. Okay, not okay. Say loudly yes or no.
Sir.
First. Second, interest on loan by partner. Please tell me, who is giving loan to whom? Partner is giving loan to the firm. Who is enjoying the money? Firm. Who has to suffer the interest? Firm has to give it to the partner. So for firm, it is expenditure. Now, interest on loan by partner is an expenditure. This is called as charge against profit item. Interest on loan by partner is a charge against profit item, and this will come to your P&L account. This will come to your P&L account. Okay, not okay? Online people, okay, not okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Third one, rent to partner. Rent to partner. Who's paying rent to whom? Firm is paying rent to the partner. Why? Because firm is enjoying whose premises? Partner ka premises. So I as a partner have one property. In that property, I'm allowing the firm to do the business. So will I allow them to do free of cost? No. I will expect rent. Because if I don't give this premises to my firm, I would have given this to somebody else. Had I given this to somebody else, I would have got rent. But I'm not getting that rent because I gave that to you. But on that property, I want rent. I want rent from my firm. So law says that in these two cases, interest on loan by partner and rent to partner. Here, the partner is giving you financial assistance. And here the partner is giving you premises assistance. In both of these cases, you will treat partner as a third party. And here the law is trying to protect whom? Partner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Law will always protect natural human being. Partner has given the loan to firm. Firm is enjoying the partner's money. If firm does not pay interest, who will interfere? Law says how much percent you have to give? 6%. Even though the business is into loss, you have to give interest. So one protection is what? 6%. Second protection is that even if business is into loss, still you have to pay the interest to the partner. So here, law is protecting the partner in two ways for loan by partner. Apart from that, the partner has given the premises. The partner has given the business premises to the firm to operate. Firm has to pay rent. If firm is not paying rent, law says that you have to record the expenditure. If you don't have money now, record the expenditure, create the liability, make the payment later. But you have to make the payment. As long as the loan by partner is concerned and rent is concerned, these two partners will be treated as external party, not as a partner. With regard to these 2 points, don't treat partner as your owner. Don't treat partner as a partner. Treat them as a third party. Had I taken loan from any third party, should I pay interest or not? Yes. Like that, you treat the partner also as a third party and give the interest. If you take the premises on rent from some third party, will you pay interest or not? Yes. So think partner like a third party and give the rent to him. Okay or not okay? So this also will come to your P&L. This also will come to your P&L. Yes or no? All these 3 will come to the debit side of trading and P&L account. Okay, not okay. Whenever you go and buy any vegetables from the shop, something you'll take free income. Something you'll take free of cost income. Dhania, very good. Mirchi. Dhania in English is what? Coriander leaves, sir. Coriander leaves. Mirchi is pachamalaga. English what it is? Green chili. Oh, wow. Green chili. Third, what did you say? Curry leaves. It's our birthright. It's the birthright of our ladies to get this free of cost. I dare any shopkeeper say for this paisa will be charged. I dare. Arthanal full dharna will come. No ladies will go and buy from that shop. Like that, one free item will come here also. Which is that item? Interest on loan to partner. Oh my God. Firm has given loan to the partner. Partner has to pay interest. Partner has to pay interest. So for firm, interest is income. For firm, interest is income. This income will not go to P&L appropriation account. This will go to your P&L account. So this is not a charge against profit item. Charge against profit means expenditure item. Whereas this interest on loan to partner is what? Income it is. Income it is. Despite this is a transaction happening between the firm and the partner, law says that treat the partner here as third party. Treat the partner as third party. From third party, I'm receiving income. From third party, if I receive any income, where will I take it to? P&L. I'll take it to P&L. Got it? Not got it? So in your P&L account, 2 third party expenses will come. 2 interest on loan by partner will come. 2 rent to partner will come. Any problem? These 3 are called as expenditure. Even though these 2 transactions taking place between the firm and the partner, you will treat partner as not internal person. You will treat him as external person and record that expenses in the P&L, whether there is sufficient profit or not. Along with these 2, one will come free of cost, which is by interest on loan to partner. Loan is given to partner. Who is enjoying money? Partner. So who has to pay interest? Partner. Partner will pay interest to whom? Firm. So for firm it is income. Credit all income and gain. So that will come on the credit side. Apart from these 3 transactions, if any transaction of income or expense in nature is happening between the firm and the partner, everything will go to P&L appropriation account, such as salary, commission, partner salary, partner's commission, interest on capital, interest on drawing. All these items are of income expense in nature. This is happening between the firm and the partner. These nominal accounts will go to your P&L appropriation account and not to your P&L account. Okay, not okay. Charge against profit, rent paid to partner, interest on loan by partner. These both will go to your debit side of P&L account. With that, what will come free of cost? Interest on loan to partner will go to credit side of P&L. Salary to partner, interest on capital, transfer to general reserve, all will come to your P&L appropriation account. What is the meaning of appropriation? Distribution. Distribution of what? What is available. You can't distribute what is not available. Got it? Not got it? I'll talk about this a little bit in detail. The salary what I mentioned here. The salary what I mentioned here is employee ka salary. Employee ka salary. I didn't mention partner salary. Partner salary will go to your P&L appropriation account. Got it? Not got it? So in the P&L appropriation account, two partners salary, 2 partners commission, 2 interest on capital. All these are expenditures. Debit all expense and losses. Buy interest on drawing. This is income. Create all income and gain. All this in detail I am meant to discuss. I'm just discussing an outline view, believing that you know something about partnership. Got it, not got it? Okay. So whenever you record any items in the P&L appropriation account, we call them as item of appropriation. We call them item of appropriation. Anything that you record in the P&L account, we call them as charge against profit item. Charge against profit item. Okay, not okay? Tell me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, not okay? Okay. Looking at your mood, I don't think so you guys are interested to continue further. And online also people dropped. Now, please understand, I need proper 2 hours of class from here. I need proper 2 hours of classes every single day in order to ensure that I'm completing a syllabus on time. I'm putting all the efforts. For whom? For your board exam. So who should be more energetic, enthusiastic about this revision? You or me? You have to be. I will also be. But you also have to show that interest. If your interest drops by any reason, then what will I do? Shortcut. Which I don't like it. And which I'll not do also. Because this revision is a game changer for a lot of people. I've told in beginning also, up till now, if you have not been serious about your preparation, it's okay. From now, 2 months left in hand. If you become serious, I'm telling you, the dream of getting 90 and above is possible. The dream of getting 95 and above is possible. The dream of touching 100 is very much possible. History says that there's so many students of mine who were not scoring well up till November. The moment they started revision, they entered in 90 zone. I can show so many people. If you go to Instagram page, I think last year the board scores have not uploaded, which I'll upload after Jan. No time to upload also, see. I'll tell you so many people who did not even touch 90 in their life. Entire 12, they didn't touch 90. But in board exam, they got 90. They didn't get in fluke. They put effort in the last minute. They were regular for all the revision classes, I'm telling you. Whether they were regular for the regular class or not, but they became regular for the revision classes. All the tests, since then they wrote it. They clarified the doubts then and there. One last chance in your life, people, to get sent up. After this, your schooling is over. Nobody will ask about your school mark because nothing is there to score. Unless until you take professional courses. This is one last chance to justify the hard work that you have done for all these years. One last chance to prove yourself, I'm worth of taking that 100. One last chance to make your parents happy. Give that one sentiment, see the smile on their face. This is one last chance for all the teachers, whether me or whether school. The amount of efforts that we have put throughout the year. One last chance that you can bring smile on our face. Whenever I get dejected, demotivated, down due to any reason, I'm telling you, I'm not bluffing. I'm telling you seriously, promisely, I'm telling you. I go to my Instagram page. I go to my phone gallery. Or whenever I'm sitting in academy office room, you know, there are banners with people score. I see that. The moment I see that, no, there is an adrenaline rush. That motivates me like anything. And whatever pain that I've gone through, no, that is all vanished. And I come up with new enthusiasm. Now this time we'll crack it. I don't know about other teachers. At least for me, it matters. Score matters. In life, it doesn't matter. This 100 will not matter. 100 will not decide whether you'll make money or not. This 100 will not decide whether you'll be successful or not. This 100 will not decide whether you can buy a BMW or not. Real life and 100 has got no connection. But this 100, what you can get, no, can affect 3 people. You, it's a reward for your own hard work. The amount of sacrifices that you've gone through, the amount of mental torture, harassment that you've been through in this 1 year, the last 2 years. One last chance to reward yourself. That I deserve this 100, man. And I've earned it. Can proudly boast to people that I've earned it. Nobody's giving me free of cost. Second, this 100 can bring a smile on your parents' face. Throughout the life, they've never asked you anything, people. Nothing they've asked. You have no idea. When you become parents in future, understand raising kids is not easy. I'm a parent today. I know how difficult it is to raise a child. What and all we have to sacrifice. We know. Think about it. The amount of money that your parents have spent on you from the day you were born till today. The numbers will go in lakhs and crores. Imagine that money they've not spent on you. Had they spent on their own self, how much iPhone they would have got, how much gold jewelry they would have got, how much BMW car they would have got, how much foreign trips they would have done. But all of that they've sacrificed. This is the culture in India. Once you go to international level, foreign, they don't bother so much. Once you're 14, you're on your own. Once you're 14, you're on your own. You manage your own expenses. You take care of your thing. Parents say that you are not part of my property. I will not earn for you. But our Indian family, our culture, even though girls are married, even after marriage, they support their girl financially. That is the love and affection what the parents has on us. And in return, what are we doing? This much of hard work also we can't do for them. They want the decent 100 mark, 99, 98, 95, 90 mark. So that if somebody comes and asks me, what is your child scored in the board exam, they'll have face to at least tell. They'll have face to tell, I'm telling you. And you know, one of the favorite question of all the relatives is, what did your son or daughter get in the board exam? Favorite question. Torturing questions. And this torture will not stop after your board result. This will be again questioned by your son and daughter in future. What have you scored? You're telling me to study? No. What did you score in 11th and 12th? You should have face to tell your kids that I scored 90. If my son asks, what did I score in my board exam? I say proudly 95%. That is my board score. I got sentiment commerce. I can proudly tell. I got 119 out of 200 in accounts. 197 in maths. Still I remember. My papers are all out of 200. I can proudly say. Can you say? I'm again telling you, your marks will not decide your future. Marks and your success in real life has got no connection. But your marks can make you happy, can make your parents happy, and finally us. We teachers at the end, what do we want? நீங்க கொடுக்குற காசு இந்த கையில வரும், அந்த கையில போயிடும். அவ்வளவுதான். But one thing will always be there in my heart, etched forever. You will forget me, but I'll never forget you. In the poster, I still put the photo of Kritit and Juhi. People those who have scored 99, 98, 97, 96, 95 still have their names in the banner. So they might forget me at some point of time. I can never forget because I watch that on regular intervals. When we feel down, no, we see that and motivate ourselves. One small thing I'm asking, reward what? Nice score. Where I can tell people that look at the amount of efforts that I've put for you all. In return, what I'm getting. Beautiful marks. And that smile on your face when you comment and say, it's because of you I got these marks. For that moment, I'm telling you, I'm willing to take how much of a birth you want and be a teacher rather than being a businessman. As a teacher, two things you can be blessed with. One, definitely you can make decent money. Second, the kicking factor is what, when the parents and the students come and tell, so whatever I am today, it's because of you. Whatever I've scored, if I've become CA, it's because of you. That feeling is there, no, that cannot be expressed. You just try one thing. There's one, let's say, a person who has not had food for several days. He comes to your home. He doesn't ask for money. He says, just give me food. I've not eaten for last 1 week or 10 days. You give him that food. He will have it. At the end, from the bottom of his heart, he will, bless you. That time, if you don't get tears in your eyes, you change my name. That one feeling will come, no? When you feed him, when he gives a blessing to you, when you receive the blessing from him, that one feeling is there, no? That feeling I get from this profession. As a Marwadi, I have hundreds of options to make money. If I don't focus on you, if I focus on elsewhere, by now I would have gone to some other level. But I chose this because apart from money, what was again, for me that is getting attracted in this profession was that feeling what you guys gave me after the results came. That is something for which I'm always, whatever birth I take, I want to become a teacher for that. That kick, no profession, no businessman can get. Doctor and teacher, these two people, what feeling they get? No. Blessings, what they can get from the public? No. Nobody else can get that blessing. You tell any one shopkeeper who's getting the blessing from the customer. Tell me. Businessman only earn money. At the max, respect. At the max, respect. But above and beyond that, we earn the emotions of the people in my business. In this, we earn the emotions. We get attached to people. That bonding is getting created, which is not there in any other business. So ultimately, people like us, school teachers, for how many years they are serving you, boss? Since you were small, pre-KG, playgroup, from that till 12th standard. Instead of taking care of their kids, they've come all the way here to take care of you guys, people. நிறைய சொல்றோம் இந்த டீச்சர் அப்படி அந்த டீச்சர் அப்படி அதெல்லாம் சைடு ஓரங்கட்டி வைங்க. That one lady or one man, he's leaving the family from morning 7 o'clock till evening 5 o'clock. The major chunk of the life is been for you, dedicated for you. We easily blame teachers. She's doing like that, she's doing like that. See, everybody is coming with different pressure at home. They're coming with different culture, background, the thought process. So we can't tell that, okay, this person is good or bad. இவ்வளோ கெட்ட விஷயத்துலயும் இவ்வளோ நல்ல விஷயம் பண்றாங்க இல்லையா? As a teacher, they coming, how much big achievement it is. Somebody is coming, leaving behind the problem. They're leaving behind the personal problem and they're coming to handhold you. How much big it is, Never forget any teacher in your life. Whether they have scolded, see, scolding is a part of this journey, man. Your parents also scold, your relative also scold. For that, do you take it into your heart so much? It's a process. Tomorrow, when you grow up, you become teacher or become parent, you'll also scold. Then what is the difference between you and the teacher? So don't take all that personal vengeance in heart for any teacher. Teacher and doctor, I'm telling you, these two people hold a special position in our life. Rest all ஒரு பக்கம், teachers and doctors ஒரு பக்கம். I'm telling you, these two people, very, very important in life. So lastly, this 100 what you get, for people like us, teachers. It's like in summers, when you get rain, how do you feel? That kind of a feeling it is. Little bit effort we are asking you to put. What is wrong in it, boss? Are we demanding something exorbitantly unfair? We're being very reasonable. Very reasonable. Only request we can do. 2 months, put in full effort. Jan, Feb, March, max to max 3 months. இதுக்கு மேல 12th வராது லைஃப்ல. You will never ever get to experience 12th in your life again. School life also gone. Things will change and never come back to normal. I still miss my 12th days. I can never get it back. I can never get it back. This is the moment, live it, enjoy it. At the same time, justify the responsibility that has been given to you. You've been given a responsibility to study well, score well. When you're enjoying, at the same time, understand your responsibility and execute that well, very well. Later, don't regret it. On that positive note, I'm summing up today's class. That's all from my side, people. I'll see you all tomorrow, evening 6:30 p.m. sharp. When I say 6:30, dot 6:30, I'll start. It's not 6:45 anymore. 6:30 till 8:45 class will go on. And whatever is my target for tomorrow, I will complete that and only leave it. So be prepared mentally and then come for the class. So guys, that's all from my side for this session. I'll see you all tomorrow morning, not morning, evening, 6:30 p.m. sharp. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.